If I didn't tell you that, like, if I didn't tell you that basically there were no like events going on, there's not really a lot to do in Los Angeles. There's like, there's like a lot of weird stuff going on in Los Angeles, dude. So I guess like there's really no children, like 100% this time around. And I guess it happens every Sunday. They probably go to Epstein Island still. So thought I'd just let you know that. Also, I know Los Angeles keeps being on the news because they're catching all these like, you know, apparent predators or whatever. The drug trade is like, dude, it's booming. It is booming. The drug trade is booming. See, to the point where like they can literally throw it outside their window. It's booming right now. It's like, obviously, if they get rid of all the homeless and Fort MacArthur, don't you think that, you know, they would want the homeless to kind of like roam around, you know, especially if they're talking about the Epstein list, obviously, dude, like, obviously, and then like, obviously have like a district attorney that probably works with the cartel, basically tell everybody a whole bunch of lies about them catching all these people. But when do they catch the actual cartel predators? They don't, because they're kind of like shadow politicians. They just walk around everywhere, and then you would think you would least expect for them to be able to have control over a hospital. Just letting you know that they have control over a hospital or anything else. But yeah, they actually just roam around. It's not that hard for them to just intimidate, you know, any politician or whatever else have you. But, yeah, I guess somebody attempt to call in a threat. And, like, they try to pin it on me. But, like, you can't do that. You can't do that. You are the cartel. You are the cartel, though. You can't do that to me. You can't. I'm Mexican, too. And I'm autistic. And I released the Epstein list. Nobody else was even able to do that. You're drug trafficking. You can keep doing your drug trafficking. As far as like any like minority students, white, non-white, get it? Dude, they can help. They're going to help them out either way because they've been doing it for a long time. So there's really no explaining to do. If you look into the history of UCLA and Westwood, especially not only like things related to like racism or even hate crimes, but like overall PDF, like, you know, PDF file activity, you'd be really surprised how much the dots connect there. Also, they have a whole entire council room. It's like a ballroom sized council room, and they just have conferences. They have like world conferences, and I'm like, ooh, hey, hotspot for PDF activity, PDF file activity. Wait a second, wouldn't you know that there's PDF file activity going on in Los Angeles when you get attacked by a homeless person and you get falsely incarcerated? Wait, but if you get falsely incarcerated and you're Mexican and you're, you know, autistic and you didn't do anything to anybody, then doesn't that logically mean that there's going to be PDF activity over here, you know? PDF file activity? Like, obviously, dude. Doesn't it kind of seem apparent more now than ever? Got attacked by a homeless lady in Los Angeles County, and all they worship is two groups of people, the Chinese and the Mexicans. With that being said, they basically the cartel runs most of the hospitals, but the Chinese has to help with like security and especially like, you know, forms of surveillance. Very easy stuff here. Also, in terms of like the exploitation and trafficking of children, and also harvesting, you know what, parts. Also, it's really funny because I know they called in the threat to Whole Foods, but like they're not gonna admit this. Like, why would you choose a Whole Foods location out of all locations? why would you do this? Like, why would you do this? I'd like to know why. But that's crazy. And look at that. That's how you know Los Angeles is really trying to like stop somebody from releasing the Epstein list any further, because they literally sent out the helicopter. They're not here anymore. They're gone. So all that money, you know, related to like, you know, deploying your helicopters over an autistic person was basically used for an autistic person. Just letting you know that. They dispatched a helicopter. I just want you to know this, just so that way you know that I released the Epstein list. They dispatched an entire helicopter for an autistic person, and what does the city of Los Angeles do even to their own government employees? They basically abandoned them. Not only like government employees related to the police, but like politicians too. But you know who they don't abandon because they're part of the police and the politicians? Cartel. Cartel. That's how you know there's probably somebody operating the helicopter that's probably part of the cartel. Cause like, dude, the cartel is literally right there. Also, get it, Uber Teen accounts, Uber Max. Dude, that is just crazy. I really don't know what to say. Also, I know for a fact that, what is it? Is it Harbor? Oh, Harbor Community Police Station. Harbor Community Police Station, they put me on a terror watch list. I was like, wow. Before I released the Epstein list, dude? I'm like, that's how they know where I am all the time. Because they put me on a watch list, dude, I'm telling you. Look at that. I literally got spotted on 2 Coconut Waters. They had to send an entire helicopter out because I released the Epstein list, and I'm not down for these children basically being sold for you know what. That's the real reason why I get, you know, affected and, you know, dispositioned by, you know, LAPD. Anyway, dude, I'm just gonna upload this because I'm tired of being falsely incarcerated. I'm tired of being illegally surveilled. I'm tired of being corporate spied. I'm tired of being surveilled, especially stalked by these prostitutes. I'm tired of being surveilled and stalked by these cartels, especially cartels within the police. Oh, I'm tired of the drug trafficking that goes on with LAFD. Don't forget about that one, because that one was definitely proven. I was like, I'm tired, dude. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. You know? What's up,